Algebra students, I'm Miss Cooksey. I'm your actual teacher. I am not here today. I'm at a wedding, and I am so sad to miss this day with y'all. But I will be back Monday. We will pick up right at the beginning of the year. I can't wait. As you can tell probably from my tone, I absolutely love teaching Algebra 1, and I love working with ninth graders. So today is actually my favorite day of the year, and I am so sad I'm missing it because ninth graders are my favorite group of students to work with. So I'm going to be coming in Monday, excited, ready to go. We are just going to move straight into our content, and we are going to learn so much and get super stoked on math this year. Today, while you are here with whoever my lovely teacher who is covering for me is here, you're going to do a couple things for me. The first thing you're going to get is this lovely pink sheet. So on this pink sheet, there's some basic information. We'll go over it way more on Monday, but I know some of you might be planning on going school supply shopping this weekend, and I wanted you to have your materials list. So right here is a materials list. There's a little welcome note. This is a basics on how I grade. We'll talk about this way more on Monday. You also have my email address and my cell phone number. So if you have any questions about anything on the sheet over the weekend, email me, text me. I will be able to help you out. This first column is your required material. So you need a binder, you need some dividers, lined paper, and graph paper. Please get graph paper. That is the thing that people often are like, oh, you don't actually need graph paper. Yeah, you do. Get some graph paper. You're going to be happy you have it. You will get your laptop probably early next week or the week after. If you do not have a personal one, the school will issue you a Chromebook. So don't go out and buy a laptop if you don't need one. You need pencils. Please come with pencils. Just put 150 pencils in your backpack so you have one for every day, because you'll probably lose one every day. And make sure you're coming to class with a positive attitude. I'm cheesy enough that I put that on there. On the optional side, you've got a TI-84 calculator. This is not mandatory, but if you know yourself and you're like, I am going to be an architect, a doctor, an engineer, I love science, I love math, I am going to be doing this for a long time, this might be a good thing to go ahead and invest in because you'll use it for the next 4 years. If you're like, I'm not quite sure what I want to do, I'm not about to drop $130 on a calculator right now, that's fine. I have a class set and we'll use it plenty. That's why it's optional. If you want your own, get it. If you don't, I have plenty that we'll use in class. If you know that you're a forgetful student and you know that you're always going to be asking me for paper and pencils and you have the opportunity to buy some extra for the class, I would always appreciate it because I do loan those out relatively often and it's nice to not buy them myself. Also, COVID's gross, but germs in general are gross. So if you want to bring any tissues or hand sanitizer for the class so we can stay as healthy as possible this year, I would appreciate it. At the bottom, there's information on extra help and my phone policy. Go ahead and read through that and we'll talk about it far more in depth on Monday. And then your first extra credit opportunity. This lovely white sheet that's connected. If you get whatever adult is important in your life, mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, whoever you live with, whatever significant adult is in your life, to fill this out, you can get an extra credit point on your first test. So it asks some questions about your educational experience, but also theirs, because I find that to be really helpful to know what the adults in your household, what their experience with math is and how helpful they can be. There's information about, can I text your parent? I know it's scary. You're like, oh God, Miss Cooksey, please don't text my mom. I love to text students' parents, particularly when they do really well in an assignment. So if you just aced a test and I know you studied really hard, I'm going to let your mom know that because parents don't often get to hear all the great things their students do. And I want to make sure that you get as ungrounded as physically possible during the day. So if you bring this back anytime before next Thursday, so you have 1 week, but ideally Monday, extra credit point on your first test. Otherwise, I am so excited to get to know you all this year. We're going to spend so much time together. Every day, second or fourth block, whichever block I have you, is algebra time, and I cannot wait. If you have any questions, text or email me. Otherwise, you're going to play a fun game of Fizz Buzz with whoever the teacher subbing is. So enjoy. I'll see you Monday.